Hi, third grade. We are still working on balance, and this time we are going to be making a symmetrically balanced. So symmetrical, it'll be the same on both sides of our paper. One way to do that is by drawing a portrait. Now we are going to be doing a drawing of the mask of King Tut. When we draw a line down the center of a face, it is the same on both sides, so it is symmetrical. So I'm going to show you how to make King Tut today. I'm going to draw with a pencil, so if I make any mistakes, I can erase. I would suggest doing the same, and then you can trace it later. So the first thing that we're going to do, can't see the whole page. I'm going to pull it down a little bit so you can see where I'm starting kind of from the top. I'm going to come down a little bit from the top here, leaving some room for the headdress at the top, and I'm going to make a big U in the center of my page. Okay, so see, I have a lot of room at the bottom still, a lot of room at the top. Then I'm going to draw a curved line across the top for where the headdress is. I'm going to focus on the face first, so I'm going to go ahead and make two eyes. I'm going to turn it here for me to draw. Trying my best just to make them the same size. If it's not exactly symmetrical, that's okay. You're just doing your best. Okay. Then I'm going to make a curve for the nose to show where it is. And I can add onto it there by making another curved line on both sides, little parentheses. And then you can make the lines that come up for the side of the nose too. You can always pause it if I'm going too fast. Now our mouths come down, if we were to draw a line straight down from the pupils, it's about there. So I'm going to start by making my line, then the top lip, and the bottom lip. And I want to be able to erase if I need to, just to keep it as symmetrical as I can. Now, we all have eyebrows, so I'm going to make some eyebrows here, one on each side. Okay. Now I'm going to move my page down to start, just so you can see the top. And what I'm going to be doing, I'm going to be going from about the bottom of the chin on this side here, way over to the edge. I'm going to make a dot. I'm going to do the same thing over on the other side of my page. Okay. Now very carefully, I'm going to make a line, and it's going to curve and go all the way up and over. So I'm going to go slowly, making a nice curve up at the top of my page, coming back down, whoop, to the other side. I didn't quite get my dot, so I'm just going to erase that. That's okay. Okay. And then I'm going to add some ears here on the side by just making a line that comes out just a little bit, curves out, and then back in. Making them the same on both sides as best I can. Now for the headdress, I'm going to come up and out just a little bit from the side of the face and curve to connect those lines. Then I'm just going to actually continue this line up, just kind of curves out on both sides. Now there is a design here that's like a cobra or a snake on top, so I'm just going to go right in the middle here. I'm going to make two lines that come up together, make a circle there, then I'm just going to make it look like a cobra, so I'm going to do a little head here and the bottom, and you can just give them two little eyes. Alright, I'm going to move my page up so that you can see the bottom part of the mask, okay? Remember, you can always pause it if I'm going too fast. I'm going to curve in a little bit on both sides here. And then I'm going to connect with a curved line all the way around the bottom. And then I'm also going to go back to that spot again, and I'm going to do another curved line inside. I'm going to come from both sides this time and try to meet up. There. I'm going to make the necklines just a little bit on both sides. And connect. And then I'm just going to continue that down for part of the headdress here. I'm going to make a line on both sides for part of the design on the headdress, and then one more stripe that goes in between there. Okay. I'm going to move it back down, and I'm going to be adding stripes on both sides, so I want to keep them about a finger's width apart. So I'm going to go one here and then go over to the other side because I want to be symmetrical. So I'm going to do again about a finger apart here, and I'm working towards my middle here, here, and then one line just behind there. Now for this next part, you might want to use another piece of paper that to help you make straight lines. A piece of cardboard or a ruler, if you have one, would be perfect. And we are going to be adding these stripes that go across the background here, but we want to make sure that we're making them far enough apart that we are not going to have any trouble coloring them. So I'm going to start at the top. I'm going to go straight across here, just putting my stripes in on that side. I'm going to come down, trying to keep my ruler straight as I can, and across. Come down, making sure these stripes again are far enough apart that you're going to be able to easily and neatly color them. Just stop when I hit the ear, and I'm going to go all the way down. I'm not measuring to make sure they are the same amount apart. I'm just doing my best to eyeball it. So this might take you a little while. So you might want to come back to this if you're not done when I show you the next part. That's okay. We just have one more thing that we're going to do after this, so you can always just finish that up after the video's done. I'm going to add some more stripes on this little part here, but I don't want them to be the same lined up with my other one, because this otherwise it'll look like it's just part of it, but it is a little bit different. There. Now, once you are done drawing all of this, you can work on tracing and erasing it. And then when you color it, the King Tut mask, you'll see a picture of it in the seesaw activity, but it is typically, it is actually gold and blue. And then you can make it look like it's actually King Tut if you want, or make this look like part of the mask. That's up to you. If you don't have gold, you could use a yellow or a tan instead of a gold color. You can use markers for this, color pencils, crayons. Just make sure you take your time, do your best. Oh, we did forget one little thing. His little mustache here that hangs, or not mustache, little beard that hangs down. All right, so when you are done, send me a picture, but you have 2 weeks to complete this. So you're drawing it, tracing, erasing, and coloring. Don't feel like you need to finish this all in one time. And also don't send me a picture until it is all done. So the project will be up there posted for you for 2 weeks. Take your time with it. I hope you guys enjoy making your King Tut